Once, in a quiet village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived a man named Amir. Amir was loved by everyone. He wasn't rich or famous, but he had the kindest heart in the whole village. If someone lost their cow, Amir would help find it. If a roof was leaking, he would fix it. If someone was hungry, he shared his food, even when he had very little. People often said, "Amir is the heart of this village." But no one knew that, deep inside, Amir felt tired and lonely. Every morning before eating, he carried water to an old widow named Zara. Then he helped his neighbor repair fences. After that, he worked in the fields until sunset. When he finally returned home, his small house was in poor condition. The roof needed fixing, the walls were cracked, and dust covered the floor. He would sigh softly and say, "I'll fix it tomorrow." But that tomorrow never came. One evening, a young boy came running. "Uncle Amir, my father's ox fell into a pit. Please help." Without hesitation, Amir rushed to help. He pulled and pushed with all his strength until the ox was safe. Everyone cheered for him. But that night, as he walked home, he felt dizzy. His legs grew weak, and his heart felt heavy. He barely reached his door before collapsing. For 2 days, Amir lay weak and sick inside his house. He waited, hoping someone would come, maybe Zara, maybe his neighbors, but no one came. Everyone assumed Amir must be busy helping someone else. As he stared at the broken roof above him, he whispered, "I gave my heart to everyone, but no one is here when I need them." Tears rolled down his cheeks. On the 3rd day, a traveller passed through the village. Seeing Amir lying weak and pale, he stopped, gave him water, and sat beside him. "Why are you here all alone?" he asked gently. Amir smiled faintly. "Because I was too busy taking care of others. I forgot to take care of myself." The traveller looked at him kindly and said, "You cannot light other people's lamps if your own flame has gone out." Amir listened in silence. The traveller continued, "Love is beautiful, but it must begin with you. You cannot pour from an empty cup." Those words touched Amir deeply. The next morning, though still weak, he stood up with a new understanding. For the first time, he chose to care for himself. He cleaned his house. He repaired his roof. He planted flowers outside his door. Every evening he sat by the river watching the sunset, something he had never allowed himself to do before. People began to notice. "Amir has changed," they whispered. "He doesn't help like before." But Amir would simply smile and say, "I'm still helping. I'm just starting with myself." Days passed, then weeks. Amir grew stronger, healthier and more peaceful. When someone asked for help, he didn't always say yes immediately. Sometimes he would say, "Let me finish my work first, then I will come." At first, people didn't understand, but slowly they began to see the truth. Amir was still kind, but now he was balanced. One day Zara visited him and said, "You've taught us something important. We thought love meant giving everything away. Now we see that we must care for ourselves too." Amir smiled and replied, "When you love yourself, your love for others becomes stronger and more genuine." Gradually, the whole village changed. People continued helping one another, but they also began taking care of their own lives and hearts. And the village became more peaceful than ever before. One evening, as the sun set over the quiet river, Amir sat watching the golden light reflect on the water. He closed his eyes and whispered, "Now I understand. Loving yourself is not selfish. It is the beginning of real love. Remember, you cannot help others if your heart is empty. You cannot truly love others if you don't love yourself first. Take time to rest. Take time to heal. Take time to care for yourself, because the world needs your light, not your exhaustion."